Hi, in this video we're going to be looking at this panel, which is to do with sending stuff to a stereo, the main stereo left-right bus, and also looking at how we link two channels together. So to start off with, this is the main bus panel. Here we have, so if I have a channel selected, I can choose whether or not it is sent to the main stereo bus, which is this left-right bus down here. So if you unpress this button, if this isn't selected, even if I turn a fader up, nothing's going to come out of the left-right. By default, this is on all the channels, and the only reason you'd ever really want to turn it off is for something like a click or a whisper mic that doesn't come out and doesn't ever want to come out of your main left-right mix. The main left-right mix being the mix you send to your amps and then your speakers so that people can hear it. Here, this knob controls the pan. So that's the level going to each speaker. So if this pan is dead center, then the signal from a channel will come out of both speakers. If I pan it all the way right, the signal will only come out of the right speaker. And if I pan it all the way left, it will only come out of the left speaker. You can use panning as an artistic effect or to create space in your mix. There are also certain instruments that will give you a stereo signal already, like something like keys and some guitars, and they do that because they want to send a certain signal to the left and a certain signal to the right. So let's look at how we link stereo channels together. So down here, this is a stereo channel. It's two channels of keys. So if you hit the home button up here, you'll see that there's an option here that says link. And if I push that button, that will join these two channels together. That means that they have the same gain, the same EQ, the same compression, and the same sends to buses. So if I hit link here and I hit yes, now these faders move together. That linking two channels together also automatically pans them in both the stereo, the main stereo mix, and our stereo bus mixes. So, for example, the drummer is only getting the left side of the keys in his left ear and the right side of the keys in his right ear. And it's the same for front of house. Something you need to be aware of is if you unlink a channel for any reason, maybe you're going to repurpose the channel for a different instrument, you need to make sure that the panning is brought back to the center, because it won't automatically do that. Now, it's slightly complicated about how to do that, so I'll quickly show you. If you select a channel and then scroll along to the Sends tab, you can see that this channel 16 keys is panned to the right of all of these mixes. And you can use these controls down here to unpan that. That's a little tip for you if you've ever got something that's just coming out of one ear of your artists. That's probably the reason why. Cool. The only last thing to say is on this main bus console here, there is also this mono button. And some people use that for sending signal to a sub. We always feed our subs from the main left-right, so this is something that we don't use.